Hello and welcome to a bonus free sample of the week. Fracture Sounds have just dropped their free Blueprint Textural Violin. Works within the free version of Contact 7. What I love about Fracture Sounds, especially since I've been diving into a lot of their products recently, is their free products, their Blueprint series in particular, are not just dumbed down versions of the full product of this really being Trails. Absolutely amazing product. I've done a whole full walkthrough and review for you to watch. I'll leave a link in the description. But this is some bonus articulations that you don't get with Trails, like Col Legno, spikes, bends. These are bonuses. So even if you have bought Trails, I'd highly recommend downloading the DLC, the extra, the bonuses, the Blueprint Textural Violin. So this is the 5th edition of their Blueprint series. If you've not heard about this series, click the link in the description, explore them. They're absolutely amazing, simple and beginner-friendly instruments for you to use. The quality is outstanding. But let's jump straight in. As I said, 4 different articulations: free trem, Col Legno, spikes and blends. We have this atmosphere knob. In their products, they generally have these 3 different atmospheric things you can turn on or off. In their blueprints, they leave it just to one simple knob there. Scatter, I'm intrigued to see what that does. The rest is very self-explanatory. In the back, we can affect the tightness and the dynamic range. I believe this is to do with velocity sensitivity as well. But we can see down there we've got key switches for each articulation, which is great. If you want to dive further into the settings, you can affect the volume, pan, attack and release of each articulation, as well as change up the reverb and change up the delay. But without further ado, let's get stuck in. Let's play the free trem and just go through and see how these sound. Beautiful sound, exceptional quality. What does this scatter do? So that affects the stereo width. It makes it sound more spread out, and I'm guessing this sounded a lot more mono. Yeah, just spreads it out, scatters it out a little bit more there. Let's take the reverb off and just listen to the raw. What's the atmosphere? So it's quite a nice little pad we get underneath as well, and you can solo that. Yeah, that works really nicely. Let's turn that back down to half, move on to our Col Legno. As much as this is textural violins, it's really nice to see a short in there as well. And this is another thing I love about Fracture Sounds. When they do a library, they give you a nice range of articulations. I found this with Trails as well. It wasn't just these paddy long textural things. There was short articulations, long articulations, paddy ones, more everyday bread and butter sort of patches. I'm finding the same with the Blueprint. We've got a nice long, we've got a nice short. This will probably be something in between as the image describes, and then this will be something freaky. But let's move on to the spikes. just as I said, we've got a long, we've got a short, we've got something which is a mix of longs and shorts, and we can layer up a delay if you really want and pipe in the reverb. This would work beautifully just underneath a score, just to add a little bit more interest, more texture. Let's move finally on to our bends. Well, it is what it says on the tin. I don't know if I was saying blends earlier. It's bends. It literally is just bends. A sample you can't quite get with just pitch bend. That is just a beautiful raw violin bending like crazy. Beautiful range of articulations. I'm really love this Col Legno. It's just so bread and butter and everyday and so usable. I absolutely love that one. Maybe a bit too much reverb there. And let's have a look. What's this dynamic range? Is that to do with? Yeah, that's your velocity sensitivity. Brilliant, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love the simplicity. I love the range of articulations. Another fun blueprint by Fracture Sounds that I cannot recommend enough. It's completely free. What more can I say? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.